Good evening, YouTubers. There's been a lot of controversy, and I can see this is an ongoing argument since probably 2012 as they've been hiding this thing coming in and coming out. It's the issue of flares, and it's the issue of clouds, red clouds, and it's the issue of chemtrails. And what I want to do is I want to show you what they're hiding. So, attempt to show you what they're hiding. So in this first image, what I'm showing you is a plane shot that has not yet been basically alterated by chemtrails in Australia. And it's really hard to cover that continent in chemtrails, I'm sure, because there's a lot of other parts of the world where there's more population. So luckily we're able to get this open view of what's going on. Here you have Nemesis, plasma cloud around it, very visible, very, very, very obvious that it's interacting with the sun. And then this red glare and cloud, and probably an object here, but more likely a cloud. Now, this is what they're trying to hide. Check out this picture that Kenneth Stark gave us here just recently on our Narubu site, and you can see there it is. It's just behind this. It's behind the chemtrails, man. Check it out. This is actually being covered up by this and this. So thank you, Kenneth, for that. The second thing I wanted to go to was this. Basically, it's a meteorological satellite, part of the Sierra network, and you can certainly go there yourself. But what's interesting in my research is what I found out was right around November 10th, 2015, something changed on this camera. It's a full color camera of the Earth. It's meant to be natural light. And check out what happens on the 11th. All of a sudden, the dark side of the Earth starts to light up with a red hue, a red cloud. It happens for a couple of days. It's about the time that a lot of people started waking up to Nibiru, I think, again. But now look what happens. Go through a couple of days. Get to the 5th, 7th, 9th, 12th. Check this out. And then all of a sudden it goes to black and white. Why did they turn the color black and white? Here's another image. This is a natural color one that snuck through on a bunch of other alterated ones. Look at how ugly these clouds are. Look at how ugly they are, but they're also being reflected from the other side with natural red light. That's the cloud in space. Oh, that's just Greggy again. So I just wanted to kind of walk you guys through a little bit of some of the red cloud stuff and just kind of remind you also that, we've been studying this subject and it's starting to look like this cloud is going to start showing up on the Earth. Here's a story from yesterday where they're already starting to warn people of a red cloud coming from Sahara. I don't think it's coming from Sahara, folks. I think it's coming from space. And then let's take a look at a couple other shots here. This is one from my backyard. And one of the things I want you to always look at whenever you see the chemtrails is notice that it's always following the sun and trying to block what's behind the sun. By the way, this is a lens flare, everybody. Okay, we know that's a lens flare. Open up your imagination with me a little bit. This is the sun. This is what's behind the sun. Why is it reflecting red? And then finally, here's another one from my backyard. And again, oh, sorry, I lost it. But basically you can see that they are spraying in front of the sun. Just watch it every day, right before sunrise and right at sunset. And the reason they're doing that is to cover a huge red cloud that's surrounding an iron oxide brown dwarf. That is the truth. I hope you guys have a good evening.